This is a good night for a new comedian who's making his first appearance because you're in a good mood, and that's always helpful to somebody who has not done this show before. Jeff is from originally from the state of Wisconsin, and he performs. Like a lot of the young comedians, he performs frequently at the Improvisation here in Hollywood, and so would you welcome him, please? Jeff Cesario. Jeff.
Thank you very much. My name is Jeff Cesario. I am originally from Wisconsin. A couple other escapees here tonight. That's me. I've been out here 4 years in California. I've yet to go to the beach. Too many blonde people at the beach in California. I show up at a beach out here, people go, "Who called a cab?" I prefer my sports indoors. I watch sports on TV. My favorite's probably basketball on TV. I watch basketball on TV because I cannot believe the moves these guys make. I watch bowling on TV because I cannot believe there's prize money involved. What could possibly be less strenuous and more boring than bowling on television? Golf. Okay, golf. I'll confess, being from Wisconsin, I'll watch golf on TV, you know, just to see really good weather. But who is riveted to their seat for a televised golf match? Who calls 8 friends, gets a keg of beer? Landscapers, maybe, huh? Some sports I cannot watch on TV. They're just too hard for me. Tennis is one of them. I like to play, but tennis is hard to watch. There's too many arguments in tennis. They're always arguing whether the ball is in or out. Why don't they just make the out of bounds out of Velcro? I think out of everybody, I think the best athletes we have, probably horses. You ever seen a horse run a race live and in person? Beautiful animals. Although they have the best incentive to win a race. You're a horse, you win the Kentucky Derby, where do they send you? Stud farm. I'm guessing most of us could shave a couple of seconds off our 100-yard dash time. It would have helped me in high school. Olympian Carl Lewis in the lead. Wait a second, from nowhere, 14-year-old Jimmy Dugan. That's the only real thing we have left on television. Sports. Everything else to me is completely out of control. But people will believe it if they see it on TV. This is amazing to me. There was a special on the other night on the Bermuda Triangle. And my friends believed it. People disappear without a trace in the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, these people who disappear, you know where they are? Bermuda. Who always disappears? It's always some poor guy with 6 kids in college, a huge mortgage, and a dead-end job. Oh, he disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah. We are losing touch with reality. I see things every day I cannot believe. I went shopping for a watch. I go to a jewelry store. The guy shows me a Rolex watch for $14,000. I told him, as far as I'm concerned, if you got 14 grand to blow on a watch, you can afford to be late, okay? This I can't believe. I saw this. I cannot believe this product, that we need this. We have a new Ziploc plastic bag. You seen this? Where one side of the Ziploc is yellow, the other side's blue, so when you zip it together, you know it's sealed because it turns green. Oh, man, if you don't know a baggie's closed, you don't deserve to eat fresh food, okay? You should be in the bag. You're the vegetable at that point. Uh-oh. I'm amazed by what people eat. That's unbelievable to me, too. We have people who eat rhubarb in this country. This is a weed. We're making pie out of it. People always say it tastes great if you add enough sugar. I got news for you. Anything tastes great if you add enough sugar. Leaves taste great if you add enough sugar. You just make leaf pie. Just rake and bake. We don't need that. But that's what people are eating, healthier and healthier. Junk foods are scrambling to try to find anything remotely healthy about their product. that they can use in the advertising. It's hysterical. It's like, Hostess Twinkies, they're caffeine-free. Great name for a food, though, Twinkie. That's the perfect food name. Look at that thing. There is nothing else you could call that thing. What could you possibly... Puff tube? No, nothing else. Cream-filled sponge rod. I don't know. You know, they grabbed it out of thin air, too. Bunch of guys at the end of the day at their wits' end sitting around a table. I don't know what the hell to call it. Ronnie, what does your wife call you? Dinky? Let's see. Dinky, dinky, double dinky, two dinkies. Twinkies. Boom, we're out of here. I do love to eat, though. Eating is just, that's my favorite thing. The worst meal I ever had, airplane. On an airplane. You ever eaten on an airplane? Oh. And on an airplane, they always put your silverware in this hermetically sealed, sanitized bag. Meanwhile, your food's been sitting next to the John for an hour and a half. I think my least favorite food that I can remember is probably, stems from when I was a kid. Whenever we would go get ice cream cones, my mom would never let me buy that good-tasting, pointy sugar cone. I was a kid who always had to get that little snub-nosed wafer safety cone. You remember? Safety my foot. You take a bite into the bottom of that thing, hit that cross-beam girder system, and... Other kids are enjoying a treat. I'm pulling cone shards out of the roof of my mouth. But we will eat anything. The food that proves it, potato skins. There's no food nowadays. 5 years ago, we called them table scraps. This is the equivalent of eating sausage casings. All I can figure out is it makes waiting tables a little easier for a waiter. It's like, are you done with that, sir? Okay. There you go, sir.